Okay, so my goal is to come out and answer questions for you about YouTube specifically. But since we can't do that right now, I'm just going to give pointers here and there. And I'm talking about mistakes I've seen people make that I wish they wouldn't make, that it's not good for their channel. So, whatever I share here is to help you. The number one thing I see people doing with their YouTube channels that is not helpful for their traffic is that they are starting their titles with emojis. I know you're thinking, oh, that shouldn't be a big deal, but trust me, with the background that I have, and then me spending so many years studying YouTube, how it works, what works and what doesn't, you do not want to start your YouTube title with an emoji. Okay? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm begging you, don't do that. Another thing is thumbnails are not that important right now, but when you're making a thumbnail, if you are gonna put like a title over your screen, make it very clear. Try not to make it look too cluttered. I'm trying to think in my mind what's ideal. I mean, as long as the words are clear, um, and you have an image that excites people, I think this is the most important thing. So again, if you're using your face, try to make your face look really surprised. People tend to click on that. And just try to keep the words clear and clean. There's a lot of AI you can use now for that. Yeah. And again, the number one thing is do not begin your title with an emoji. Okay, let's get back to the title thing. I want you to always start your titles with the most important word. So, what I'm saying is, do not put the word like, we started voting today. Like, try to avoid that as much as possible. Sometimes you can't help it, but you don't want to do that on every video. So, um, as an example, using the same example, you would want to start that video with the word boating first. So, like boating as a family or boating every Friday for fun, something like that, right? And the reason is because the algorithm is trying to match the word we, or whatever word you started with people who want to watch videos about we, but that doesn't exist, you see? So I'm gonna have more tips for you specifically about titles because it is probably one of the most important things. And some other stuff too, but I can feel my throat getting a little stressed because I'm talking in a weird position. So please take these tips and use them. For some reason, people aren't really talking about these things, and they do make a huge difference. Now, something else I noticed when I was looking into this is you also want to watch your description box. Do fill in your description box, even if it's just like 100 words. Fill it up with something, and try to put the title in there. Try to put the title into that paragraph that you write. Okay, so just be prepared to do those two things, your title and your paragraph, when you do your videos. I love you all, and if you like this information, leave it a thumbs up and leave me questions too so I can answer your questions. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.